Because she go down as the greatest women's college basketball player of all time. I'm a person that measures greatest of all time by what you do in the final game. What do you do with championships? How many championships have you won? I try to stay consistent with that with all sports. You know, I talk about football. I think who's the greatest quarterback of all time? That's Tom Brady. I think about basketball. Greatest player of all time, in my opinion, is Michael Jordan because of what they did in championship games and how they finished. Caitlin Clark, the one thing that eludes her with everything that she's accomplished, not taking anything away from her whatsoever. The one thing that has eluded her is the national championship. I look at the greats such as Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, Brittany Griner. The common thing with them is they have championships. Maya Moore, she's got 2. Diana Taurasi, she's got 3. Brittany Griner also has a championship. Candace Parker went back-to-back when she was at Tennessee. Those are names that come to mind when I think of, okay, top 5 greatest basketball players of all time in women's college basketball. I think of those individuals to begin with because of what they did in the postseason and how they finished it off. If Caitlin Clark does manage to get a national championship this year, it puts her in the conversation for greatest of all time because individual performance-wise, I can't remember a player doing what she's doing right now in a regular season. It's just incredible. Women's college basketball is in a great spot right now. As great as I can remember. Like, the now is in great hands and the future is in great hands. You think about Caitlin, you think about Angel Reese down at LSU with that team, Haley Van Leaf. You think about Juju Watkins at USC, who everyone needs to pay attention to because she is lighting it up as a freshman, and she's only going to get better. The conversation has changed. It's continuing to change, and it's no longer what I used to hear about it. Like growing up, women's college basketball was there, but it wasn't talked about from my perspective, from what I've been seeing. It hasn't been talked about the way that it's being talked about now. And we're just seeing like a bunch of just like really terrific players, like, you know, just coming up and showing like who they are. And you think about the future of the WNBA. I'm excited to see a Sabrina Ionescu versus Caitlin Clark 3-point shootout. In fact, we saw Sabrina go against Stephen Curry during the All-Star break. That was one of the most exciting events, I thought, the entire weekend. To make me think, hey, this should be an annual thing. Why not get the best shooters from the WNBA to challenge the best shooters in the NBA? That would be exciting to me.